Students of Standard 12, today we will continue where we left in the last class, that is on mutation. So I gave you an introduction of the mutation, but we will go in detail study. May not be that today we can finish the lesson, but we will continue. Let us see how much we can continue. Now mutation, as I told you, just recall of it, that there is a slight, there can be change in the genetic number or the structure of the gene which causes a change in the phenotype. So we define it as that is a phenomenon of all alternative of DNA sequences that give rise to alteration of the phenotype. That means there is a change which can occur in the structure of the chromosome due to wrong sequence of the base pair as it should be in a normal one. That can also lead to mutation, or in the chromosomal number that can also lead to mutation. Now, this was first observed by Hugo de Vries in Inothera lamarckiana, and also Betson called it discontinuous variation, means the variation which may not be continued. In some cases, mutation has seemed to be heritable. In most of the cases, mutation is heritable. But it is a sudden, it comes very suddenly. So we divide into various types. Like one type of mutation we call a spontaneous mutation, which occurs, normally, or it can come due to various factors like electrical currents can be one of the factors, temperature can be a factor, magnetic field can be a factor. So those type of mutations are called spontaneous mutations, and then they give rise to various types of change or variation in certain organisms. Now, in the spontaneous mutation, one thing is that they are very continuous, and they are not that it is a discontinuity is there. Another type of mutation is there which is called the induced mutation. Induced mutation is generally manipulated. That means there is a human interference, or human being has been doing something there to cause the change in the structure. So induced mutation is caused by external agents, like it can be X-rays, it can be gamma rays, it can be certain types of chemicals like 5-bromouracil, and even you can change the number of the chromosome by certain types of chemical, like say colchicine treatment also can give rise to polyploidy. That is also how we can induce mutation. Now, characteristics of the mutation you have to know. The first characteristic is that they are very sudden. Mutation occurs suddenly, but they are heritable. And third point is that it causes a change in the germplasm, because gene is what you call the cause, and the effect is seen in the germplasm. So there will be change in the germplasm. So mutation can be a dominant mutation or a recessive mutation. Like say for example, in case of albinism we say it's a dominant mutation, or in case of recessive mutation like say color blindness is a recessive mutation, or hemophilia is a recessive mutation. Albinism is dominant, autosomal recessive. Now, it can be an autosomal or sex link. Like albinism is an autosomal, mutation. Sex linked is, color blindness is sex linked, hemophilia is sex linked. That means these mutations occur on the sex chromosome. Now, we'll go in a little bit more details of the types of mutation. Now, usually we say the mutation is of three types. One is called the gene mutation. That means it occurs at a particular point of the DNA segment. That means a particular gene. Now, this type of mutation usually occurs due to, say, insertion or deletion of a base pair. A DNA sequence is made up of a sequence of the four base pairs like ATGC, adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine. Now, all these amino acids we generally form, these amino acids form from the DNA template, and DNA has this four base pair, and there is a sequencing of this base pair. So if there is a wrong insertion or if there is a deletion of a particular base pair from this DNA sequence, naturally the transcription in the mRNA will be wrong and the synthesis of protein will be wrong. Now that type of mutation can occur at a particular point. So sometimes we call this gene mutation as a point mutation or a copy error mutation. Usually this type of gene mutation occurs during replication, if the replication is not done properly. Another is called chromosomal aberration. This chromosomal aberration also occurs due to other reasons, like say for example like inversion or translocation, that which will go in details and study later on. The third type of mutation is called the genomatic mutation, or which can lead to polyploidy. Here that there is increase in the chromosome number or there can be decrease in the chromosome number. Sometimes it can, like say for example in Down syndrome, we have seen the chromosome number increases to 47 because of the chromosomal non-disjunction. An extra 21st autosomal chromosome that leads to Down syndrome. So that's a genomatic mutation. Usually we call it a polyploidy. Or it can be less number, like say in case of say Turner syndrome, we have 45 chromosome, one sex chromosome is less. So that is also a type of genomatic mutation. In gene mutation, this occurs due to change in a particular point of the DNA strand. So it is also known as an intragenic. Intra means within the gene there is a defect. Now it occurs during the replication. Now this type of mutation, as I told you earlier, it's called a copy error mutation. Now in this copy error mutation can lead to various types of mutation, like one is called a frame shift mutation. That means if an insertion of a wrong base pair goes, or deletion of a particular base pair is there, then the whole sequence of the DNA changes, structure of the DNA changes. Like say for example, you must have heard about sickle cell anemia. Due to change in this sequence, a particular amino acid, valine is, glutamic acid is replaced by valine. Now there leads to a wrong sequence and a wrong type of the hemoglobin structure is wrong. So that's a frame shift mutation. And substitution also is there, like there is traversion and transition, which we are going to study in more details. Now let us see some of these structures here. So mutation, you can see it is of two types, the induced mutation and spontaneous mutation. Now what are the different types of factors which cause induced mutation, like ultraviolet rays, gamma rays, alpha particles from radioactive substances, bromine, phenol and nitrous acid. So these are all which can cause your induced mutation. What are the spontaneous mutation? Now we will see. Now see, in spontaneous mutation, here it is showing that how the glutamic acid, which is the sixth amino acid, is replaced by a wrong sequence, which is valine. So you can see the sequence here. Just see. Okay, so here you can see this is the normal cell of the hemoglobin, and this glutamic acid, the sixth amino acid, which is represented by this codon of CTG, is replaced here wrongly. So it forms a wrong amino acid which is called valine, and because of this wrong amino acid we have the RBC in a deformed state in form of a sickle, which can lead to anemia, which we call sickle cell anemia. So this is a type of spontaneous mutation which occurs. Now here you can see there is another type of mutation, what we call gene mutation and chromosomal mutation. So this is the gene mutation. In gene mutation, as I told you, that there are wrong sequence of the base pair can take place by say deletion or insertion, or even by replacement. Also wrong replacement, say purine is replaced by wrong purine, or purine is replaced by wrong pyrimidine. So we are going to study more details about this, of the other types of mutation in the next class. So thank you very much. Till then, just go on revising the chapters. Please see, if you do not subscribe, then you cannot see in the following which one will be coming, which topic will be coming. If you have any question, you can put up the question. Thank you very much.